back. Pro Wrestling Variety Hour time, the fastest 60 minutes on YouTube. Thanks for joining me once again. We got all sorts of stuff to check out today. Of course, we're going to open up our customary 2020 fully loaded box, looking for that Vincent K. McMahon auto. And of course, I'll recap the last 6 openings. I'll show you what I got in the last 6 Wrestling Variety Hour shows. Of course, we're going to always open up one of our blasts from the past pro wrestling crates over the last 12 years. I've got 12 years of unopened crates over there. We're going to open up one of those random things. And of course, I also purchased for $400 20 8x10s. We're going to go through them and see, on average, $20 an 8x10. We're going to see if it was worth it or not, I guess. We're going to check that out real quick as well. Of course, last weekend I was at the Gathering in Charlotte, North Carolina. This weekend, right now as you're watching this, I'll be in Summerslam, Minneapolis, Minnesota, for the entire weekend, as well as WrestleCon, which is happening as well. So very excited about all that. Let's go ahead and get started on this week's Variety Hour. Let's do it. All right, gang, let's get right to it. I purchased 20 of these 8x10 bundle here for $400. That's $20 a promo. Do you think I can at least get $20 out of each of these promos? Maybe there'll be a few $10 ones in here. Maybe there'll be a few $30 or $40 ones in here. I'm not really sure what to expect, so let's just go through them real quick. This will be our mystery promo bundle for the day. First person we got is Julia, of course, a new member of the WWE roster as of, I think she signed maybe a year ago. I think she had the option between AEW and WWE, and she chose WWE. We got Ivy Nile on here, looking buff as always. Both of these are Witness certified. I mean, the Witness, these are like $10 to $15 certs now. I mean, Witness certifications are actually pretty expensive. Probably $15 just to get certed. So if you want to think about it, I paid $5 for the promo and $15 to get it certed. Should help with the resale value. We got Demon Finn Balor on here. Looking super cool. Not the greatest signature. Not even sure I can decipher what any of that says. Don't I have Demon here on a card? I got Finn Balor here, yeah. It looks very similar to the Finn Balor card I got. Just kind of a big mess. Good job. Good job, Finn. We'll open up that box of fully loaded here in a second. We're still going through these promos. Of course, we got Penta. Here we go, Penta. We got an old school Chris Jericho promo. That's pretty cool. This one is also JSA Witness certified. This is High Spots certified. Did you guys tell you? I got a tour of High Spots. That was pretty sweet. We got Saraya. Saraya, not a great signature, but a great photo of Saraya. Tony Storm. We got an old school Tony Storm promo. We've got Zelina Vega here. Zelina Vega right here, looking good. Also, basic certification on here from the looks of it. We got Jey Uso, main event Jey Uso. Very nice. Very, very plain auto, but that's what you're going to get with some of these current wrestler guys. They are Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch. Their autos are basically just their initials. So there you guys go. Jey Uso, that's definitely more than a $20 promo, and that is also Witness certified. We've got, looks like the Riot Squad. We got Ruby Riot and Liv Morgan here. Basic cert on here. Basic Witness, who cares? They all came from High Spots. High Spots is 100% legit. They do everything in-house. They don't buy any collections unless they cert it first, which is very rare. We got Miss Shotzi Blackheart here. Very cool auto on that one. We got Harley Cameron, who's awesome in AEW. She's very talented. Probably too talented to be wrestling. She should be doing something more productive with her life, but thankfully she's wrestling. And we got Darby Allin here. Very basic signature as well. This reminds me of the old Dean Ambrose auto, which was also pretty much just a D and an A. Who else we got for $20? We got Tiffany Stratton looking foxy on here. Now we've got a Witness certification here, and this looks like it's a metallic. Now I've heard metallics will come off. Oh, shoot. Let's see here. That's not bad, I guess, but I've heard metallics will come off in the plastic top loaders. It's better to put them in sleeves, soft sleeves. So I might take her out and put her in a soft sleeve and try my best to preserve the metallics. The metallics, but basically is basically a shiny, glossier, higher quality photo paper that is printed on, and it gives you the kind of the metallic look to it. As you can see how cool that looks. Very neat promo, very high quality promo. Again, very expensive to print these off. These promos are not like 50-cent promos. They probably cost a material, a couple bucks just to print them off. So We got these two guys, which had a tag team, which I do not remember the name of, but here you go. You got Heath Slater, and we got Rhino, the Man Beast. Heath Slater was awesome at WrestleCon. Cool guy. Talked to him for a while. You will see that on a future video. We got Sol Ruka, WWE superstar as of not that long ago. She got called up from NXT. Of course, is that a at on there? Is that the Star Wars deal? Holding a balloon? That's awesome. She's awesome, by the way. By the way, she is a U of O graduate. She went to the University of Oregon. She was a duck. She was on the gymnastic team. And the Soul Snatcher is a sweet finish. We got Matt and Nick Jackson here, the Young Bucks. Very nice for these guys. Also JSA Witness certified. $20. That's a steal. These guys are not $20. We've got Mandy Rose. This is a banger of a deal, guys. I know if you can afford the $400, not everybody can, but if you can get all of these promos and average $20 a piece on them, I think this is a pretty good deal. Let me know what you guys think. Mandy Rose, of course, she does OnlyFans now, and that's it. We got MJF, very dreadful signature. He'll do an M. He'll take the M down, swoop it into the J, and then he'll cross off the loop down from the M or the J, and then turn it into an F. So, I mean, it flows perfectly because he can do that just perfectly with the M, basically, and do his entire signature with that. Terrible signature, but what are you going to do? He doesn't care. He's probably happy his signature is terrible. We got Bronson Reed, a colossal inscription on here. Very cool here. Nice. And our last one is Rhea Ripley, probably one of the hottest things going in the WWE right now, both men and women. She is huge, on fire. Of course, you might have seen, I got my photo with her in one of my intros. I don't know if it's the current intro, but one of the intros, you can see me with her. In fact, you can see me with Jericho. You can see me with the Young Bucks. You can see me with a lot of these people, actually. I got a lot of, what are they called? Selfies with a lot of wrestlers. So, anywho, that's it for the $400 promo. $400 bundle of 8x10s. I think I did pretty good. Let me know what you guys think. All right, gang, let's get to the cards. Let's see who we got in the last few weeks. We, of course, got Finn Balor, who I showed you already. We got a matte card of Carmella. By the way, they make the canvases at... so this came from High Spots. So this is where I toured this week. So High Spots, if you don't know, they make gear, and they've been in the memorabilia business for probably 20 years now. But mainly they started as making gear and making rings and making boots and knee pads and all sorts of stuff. So, but they make ring canvases, they make turnbuckle pads, they make ring aprons. So this came from High Spot. So here's a picture of all the canvas just sitting there, ready to go for your next WWE event. So what happens is, basically when they obviously go through multiple canvases during one show. So they send them a lot of canvases, and when they get they use the canvas, WWE sends it back to High Spots, and they cut it up, they give it to, or they sell it to, the independents or whatever. So they repurpose it however they can. When they said cut it up, I'm going to have to ask them what they meant by that. I'm not sure what they do when they cut up the canvas when they get it back, but I'll show you some pictures of the High Spot strip here. Of course, we got the Mickie James Kissed card. We got the Natalya Kiss card. We've got Tegan Knox, which I got a few weeks ago on our last variety video. That was probably the poorest pull out of the group. And we got a pretty cool mat. Actually, we got a WrestleMania mat by AJ Styles, which is pretty cool. All right, that's what you guys missed. You don't have to go back. You don't have to go back and watch the videos to find out who I pulled. Although, if you haven't seen the other videos, go back and watch them. All sorts of cool stuff in there. Or at least I hope there's cool stuff in there that you guys might enjoy. Is it the Vincent Kennedy McMahon? He's in the checklist. Come on, VK, let's go. Let's go. It's upside down. It's a chick. Or no, we didn't see any by ton of her. But yeah, we got Shayna Baszler. Probably Tegan Knox is still the worst. Shayna Baszler is probably second from the worst. Let's see here. Let's see what's unique about this card. Numbered out of 99, 75 out of 99. 2019 NXT TakeOver War Games event used chair relic autographed card. So that's our chair relic. So that's a Black Sea. That's pretty cool. Do I have any more of these? Did I just miss other chair relics? I don't think I did. I got the Finn Balor relic. I do have a chair relic. I got chair relic last week too, so we got back-to-back weeks with chair relics. Let's see what this one says. NXT TakeOver Portland event used relic autograph. Hey, I can't believe I didn't read this last week. I was at NXT TakeOver Portland. I want to make a video of it because it was the last great takeover. It was the last takeover before COVID, basically, and then takeovers were no more. And I took lots of video of it, planning on making a video, and I don't know, man. I'm organized and not organized. There's a few things that I just don't know where they are. So I'm going to have to look for the folder with all the video of it. I found some video, but not all of it. So anyway, event used chair from an event I was actually at. So what are the odds? So actually, Tegan Knox might be the coolest card I pulled so far, even though it might be the least valuable. Tegan's at 88 or 83 out of 99, and I think 75 out of 98 for Shayna Baszler event used chair card. And who knows if they actually used the chair or not. Didn't Fanatics just get in trouble for saying they used a chair in a match and it's you can buy the chair on auction, and then a bunch of fans were like, that there was no chair in that match. So what exactly are you selling? And they had to pool the auction. Pretty embarrassing, if you ask me. All right, friends, let's get to it. The Pro Wrestling Crate for this week. Let's see. Let's pull up the card. Let's get these cards out of the way. So I got some room over here. We've got January. Stop shaking, camera. We got January crate 2024 Pro Wrestling Crate. So January of 2024. So what? 2.5 years ago, almost 3 years ago, believe it or not, January of 2027 is coming up pretty quick. We are in August, and just tomorrow is August, isn't it? Or today is August 1st. So there you guys go. Let's check out the shirts real quick. We know we're going to get the shirts here. Let's check them out. See if I can get the whole thing on camera so I don't have to take a photo of it. We've got Eddie Kingston. Oh boy, this is a thick, heavy shirt. This is a warm shirt. I don't like these hot, thick, heavy shirts. I try to pay extra for the extra soft shirts. I think in the AEW boxes I get extra soft shirts. By the way, I do have to open up a AEW box eventually for you guys, even though most of you guys are probably in a WWE and stuff like that. But it is SummerSlam weekend. I can't do it this weekend. I'll do it maybe in a couple weeks for my next Pro Wrestling Variety Hour. Eddie Kingston shirt, anything on the back? Negative. Nice. I do have a shirt with him, and I actually have the figure with him carrying a gas can down during Double or Nothing 2022, and I love I've got the shirt. I love I had the figure because I was at that show. And I remember him walking down with the gas can, all bloody from the with his Yankees jersey on, all bloody from the match, and it was just an awesome moment. The fans were going nuts. Of course, he didn't burn anybody alive. You probably would have heard about that. We got the Macho Man. Our second shirt is the Macho Man. Another super thick shirt, man. This thing weighs like 10 pounds. Doesn't help that it's like a 4X, but Randy Savage shirt. Actually, that's a pretty cool shirt. I like it. Again, these are not comfortable shirts, and I run hot, so maybe in the wintertime I'd wear it, but I really, actually, with all the shirts I'm going to be getting out of these boxes, I should just start selling these shirts. So they're all 4Xs. Anybody wants one? $20. $20 takes it. Any shirt you've seen so far, I got them all over here downstairs in my den. $20 firm. PayPal, friends and family. I'll send it to you. Just message me or email me at chriscards86@gmail.com if you want any of the shirts you've seen so far. I think I wore one on camera as a joke, and that's about it. But they're all pretty much brand new. They're 4Xs. They are not 4X after you wash them. They're 3Xs easily. We've got more Demon stuff. Looks like House of Black stuff. This looks like a Malachi Black sticker, perhaps. Super cool. Not sure what I'm gonna do with that, but I got it now. We got socks. Super Kick socks. These are. Looks like Road Warrior Animal on here. Of course, you've seen my picture with him in the intro quite a bit. Pro Wrestling Tees, Super Kick socks. That's pretty neat, actually. Never, ever wear those, but there you guys go. Actually, pretty much everything you see on any of these videos are for sale. Just shoot me an offer, and we'll talk. I'm not doing eBay, because eBay is not worth it. It's FeeBay. Obviously, I'm legit. You can see me on eBay if you want to see my feedback. But I will definitely not screw you. Of course, if I do, you can just hound my YouTube channel for years on end and keep creating accounts and yelling at me, and I won't screw anybody over. Trust me. King Haku. Super cool. I wish he was going to be at... I wish Haku would be at I wish Haku would be there. I wish Jimmy Hart would be there, especially Jimmy Hart because he's getting up there. But these guys just have not been at a convention I've been at yet. So King Haku, Micro Brawler, pretty cool. We got a DVD. We got Smokey and the Bandito. That's cool. Bandito's awesome, by the way. We got Darby Allin in here. Trevor Lee. Of course, Trevor Lee is Cameron Grimes. We got Flamita versus Puma King. We got Ray Horse, Hechicero, Zack Sabre Jr., Brody King, Timothy Thatcher, Zachary Wentz, Desmond Xavier. We got Ortiz and Santana, which is LAX. Of course, Santana just debuted on NXT as Cruz Montana. So he's made his all the way up to NXT at least. So hopefully maybe he'll be in WWE next. Pro Wrestling Guerrilla World Championship title match. We got the ring general Walter versus Jeff Cobb. Jeff Cobb, who was just recently released. And yeah, you guys know I spent some time in Charlotte. I actually stayed on the same floor as Uncle Howdy. That's right, Bo Dallas. I was in the elevator with him 3 times, and I ran into the hallway a couple times. And yeah, he let me know, and I asked him, like, hey, aren't your guys' 90-day non-compete up? And he said, yes, they are. They are up, so they're free to sign and go to any other company they want. Here all weekend?
Tomorrow.
Okay. I think I just read everyone's, like, 90 days is up, or just got up recently?
Yes, mine is. Yes.
Cool. I think, actually, Michael from High Spots thinks that Bo Dallas is not going to wrestle. He thinks he's done wrestling, and he's going to get into real estate. So I should have asked him, like, hey, are you going to get into real estate? But I didn't ask him that. I asked something stupid. We got a pin here. Again, I want my 80s jean jacket. Where is it? Made in China. The least surprising thing in this Wrestling Crate box right there is made in China. I don't know who that is. It's not Vader. Vader's over there, by the way. Very happy to have a Vader autograph in the collection. Not an 8x10, so if they're not 8x10s, I'll generally just throw them up here. By the way, check out the Fanatics exclusive Dudley Boys figure here. This one's for, yeah, Fanatics exclusive. This one is for, that one's for Egg there. Beautiful. Might get that one graded just to keep it in nice shape. And it's black, you know, that's going to show wear and tear. Anyway, guys, getting sidetracked here. Squirrel, let's see who our 8x10 promo is. Looks like we just got one in here. Sometimes there's 2 if they're kind of, they're, you know, not very exciting. 8x10 promo, a new promo for the collection. It's going to be signed by Mustafa Ali. Oh, boy. Come on, Chris. Everyone's watching this. They're judging you based on your autograph recognition or photo recognition. Who is that? You know what? We're going to find out real quick who it is because I got the cheat sheet. The box is completely empty. There's nothing else in it. Going to move this little envelope out of the way. Going to move the socks out of the way. Bandito out of the way. Where is that card? Here it is. We're going to check out spoilers. By the way, this is a real thick card. Mustafa Ali? That's my guess. Yes. All right. I had to skip right to that. I had to skip to it right away. We got an Eddie Kingston t-shirt. Yes. We got a Macho Man Retro t-shirt. Yes. King Haku Micro Brawler. Awesome. 250 chase. 10 Ultra Chase variants. So we had 260 chances to get something besides just regular old plain old Haku. And unfortunately, we did not get them. We got regular plain old Haku. Maybe one of these boxes will have a cool chase in it. We've got, of course, the Pro Wrestling Guerrilla Grab Bag DVD. I'm not quite sure why it's called a grab bag. Mustafa Ali, autograph 8x10 with really one of the worst signatures in the world, besides MJF. We got a Vader lapel pin. It is Vader. Did I say it wasn't Vader? Clearly. See, I'm looking at this black part. Yeah, I guess that's his face, so you're just looking at the mask. But I thought the whole thing was the mask. That's what kind of confused me. But yeah. Duh. What else we got on here? Road Warriors Super Kick socks. So I guess one's Hawk, one's Animal. That's pretty cool. We can only see Animal there. And we've got Malachi Black stickers. So nailed that. That was pretty cool. And what else can I say, guys? I'm gonna put up 4 more autograph in my book. I'm gonna show you those videos right now. That's the last thing we're gonna do before we call it. Then I'm gonna ramble for a few minutes before I end this variety hour video. Thanks a lot, guys, for joining me as always. Let's see who I got. These will all be from the gathering.
Yeah, thank you.
Hello, sir.
Hello, sir. You're very welcome. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great.
Awesome.
Glad to see you here.
Thank you. It's good to be here. I need you.
It would be 9 years. Oh no, it actually was 9
Right
years.
over there, you know where you are. I'm sure you signed this a couple times.
Yeah, nice book.
Thank you. Yeah, it's awesome.
Where do you want the signature?
Just in the writing, yeah. I already read it. Words aren't going to change any. I actually have another book at home unsigned, so if I need to look anything up,
Well, these are expensive books.
yeah, it was not cheap. I don't know if they'll make another one. They're so worried about the bottom line. If it doesn't make 10 cents, if it doesn't make $1 million, they probably won't do it.
Exactly.
Bummer.
Yeah.
This is a fan book right here.
Yeah, exactly.
And there you guys go. B. Brian Blair, one half of the Killer Bees. Unfortunately, Jumpin' Jim Brunzell was not there. I guess he had vertigo or something. These guys are old. Maybe he did have vertigo. I just assume if they're not there, they just didn't want to go for whatever reason. Maybe they don't want to travel. I mean, traveling at their age is probably not fun. So, unfortunately, just got one half of the Killer Bees and president of the Cauliflower Alley Club, B. Brian Blair. And listen to me get on my soapbox there about this book. I don't think they will come up with another WWE Encyclopedia. I think this might be the last one. But anyway, there you guys go. Brian Blair. As you see now, I am doing vertical. I don't think there's too many instances where a vertical video is a good spot, is a good way to film. I think this is one of them. Now I can get the book and I can get the guy kind of in one shot. Now Brian came around the table and stood up, so it was a little bit different than all the other videos I recorded, but still came out pretty good, I thought. And it's a lot easier to hold it like that. It's a little less obvious that I'm filming, just in case some people have problems with it. So I can be a little more incognito with filming, and I think it comes out great. And I really didn't have any problem putting the book down. I would record just prior to getting to the guy, so I would have it recording. I'd make sure, of course, the phone was facing the right orientation, so I wouldn't have to flip it later on. And I think they all came out really good, and that's just one of like 80 plus videos you'll eventually see as the book continues to fill up. All right, let's get this done.
One of the handwritten prologues, and we've got some Andres.
All right. Hello, my friend. Thanks for coming out here. I already got Hoovy. We got you, let's see, down there. Perfect. And right there. Thank you, sir. And there you guys go. Kid Cash in my book twice. Actually, I went up to the vendor and I said, hey, I need to get one autograph in my book for Kid Cash. And he's like, don't you mean two? He's in there twice. And I had no idea he was also in there as the Pitbulls, along with Jamie Noble, which is right there. So thank God some of these vendors are... there's a few more instances of this, but the other instances, the actual wrestler told me they were also in the book in other spots. So, man, I got to tell you what, this is... it's frustrating to do so much research on these guys and look up all these people in his book and still miss people. So, whatever. Glad I got Kid Cash. He was probably the most, I don't think he said one word to me. And I was kind of saying stuff, but he was just head down, signing an autograph in gold Sharpie, which looks pretty cool. Came out nice. I don't really care. They don't have to talk to me or not, but glad I got it done. Kid Cash in my book both times, thankfully. I'd kick myself if I got him once and then he was in this book again and I didn't get him on the other page. So that guy up top, Fantasio, who kind of looks like Cody Rhodes, actually, with the face paint on. It's like a Juggalo Cody Rhodes. He was supposed to be there, but he canceled. So that would have been awesome. I could have gotten that guy done as well. He's another just a totally rando wrestler that, like, when am I ever gonna get him? So that's kind of a bummer. All right, 2 more autographs to put in the book. Let's do it.
8 o'clock.
Oh, no way!
And throw 3.5 pounds.
Really?
And flew. I'm lucky to be standing.
Producer to produce the girls' matches.
Well, I appreciate you making the trip.
I love it here. It re-energizes my soul.
Good. I'm glad.
I'm trying to myself right.
Love your turquoise. It's my birthstone.
My husband found that
Oh, that's-
60 years ago.
That's neat.
He was digging ditches. dug that out of the ground. It is petrified wood.
Oh, that's awesome.
I thought it was quartz until I showed it to a gemologist. He said, no, that's not quartz. That's petrified wood.
That's the old. That's got to be the oldest rock in this entire building.
Right. Except for rock riddle.
That's rock riddle, yeah. He might have something to say about that.
He told me if we ever broke up, I had to give this back. When he passed away, not a week after he passed away, I looked up, I said, the damn thing's mine now.
And then later on, I think Fuji and Pink.
Well, I love you. You were one of my favorites.
Thank you.
I love the get up. You're just gorgeous.
All right, gang, there it is. Princess Victoria. Yeah, I had a crush on her. I thought she was cute. Might have been the outfit. I don't know what it was. But, yeah, she was a sweetheart. She was a nice old lady. Signed my book. There you guys go. Princess Victoria. Very happy to get this done. She is, I follow her on Facebook. She's a little bit of a firecracker now. She's pretty funny to follow. So, yeah, Princess Victoria. Just, yeah, just a good time. Hell yeah, thank you so much. All right, and the final entry into the book for this week's Variety Hour is from the Kiss Demon, Dale Torberg. And yes, if that name sounds familiar, his dad, Jeff Torberg, was a major league manager for the Mets back in the day. Dale actually was a minor league player. I'm not sure if Jeff played Major League Baseball or not, but he certainly was a manager and a longtime coach. So passed away a few years ago, unfortunately. I'm sorry, I had to get a photo with this guy. He's really not that tall. He's got like platform shoes on. I'm not sure how he walks around with those things, but he looked pretty awesome. So I got my photo taken with him. And that was it for this week's books entry. Of course, join us for Variety Hour 8 in a couple of weeks, and I will make sure I have 4 or 5 more entries going in. There's no really rhyme or reason, just 4 or 5 each episode of the Variety Hour, and I figured that should be good enough. Small chunks, and then one of these days I'll put them all together in one big compilation. There's all sorts of stuff I can do with this video, and I got all sorts of ideas. Maybe even just make shorts, do a few different things, and use this video in several different ways. So anyway, yeah, that's my entry into the book, man. My favorite part, and of course the reason why I'm traveling all over the country right now in such a short period of time is because I want to get this book filled up and then repaired because the back cover's off. Oh, hey, by the way, I picked something up at the gathering. Let's go ahead and do this again. I did this in the first few episodes. I think I gave you guys a signed AEW ring. I said, let me know. Let's fill out this thing. Let's get as many signatures as you guys can recognize. Put in the comments down below. Throw out the names, and I'll throw up whether you're right or not in the next video, and I'll just keep going with this until we get every name on here identified. I'm in a Facebook group called Identify Your Autograph, and it's fun. I love seeing people post stuff, especially stuff I'm somewhat knowledgeable about, like baseball or wrestling. Obviously, they post all sorts of different stuff on there that I don't know anything about, but it's still kind of fun to check it out and see the autographs and try to figure out who they are. So let's do that here. I got this piece at the gathering. It's a pretty neat piece. I actually added to it at the gathering. Bonus points if you can tell me who I got at the gathering added onto this. So anyway, go ahead and pause it. Throw down some names. If you see a name that looks familiar, go ahead and put it in the comments down below, and we'll correct it over the next few weeks until we get every name on here. It's kind of a fun thing to do. And yep, there it is. Get after it. And there you guys go. The Encyclopedia signatures, absolutely A+. I recorded everybody. I didn't do it in horizontal mode. I did it vertical. There was one guy, I hit record, and for whatever reason I stopped recording. I looked down just before he saw my book and hit record again. So I did see one moment where I thought I was recording. I was actually recording, and for whatever happened, I hit it or something. It got knocked off recording. But I have 84 videos I counted as I put all the videos from my phone onto the computer in a folder, labeled them all so I know who signed what. And of course, as you just saw, some of the signatures from this weekend at the gathering. Pretty exciting. I think doing vertical is a little safer than doing horizontal because I'm worried about the orientation of the phone and juggling 20 things in my hand as well at the same time. And it looks a little more natural. Just, oh, he's just holding his phone as a cord. Oh, this guy's filming me in horizontal landscape mode. So it's like, I feel a little more comfortable doing it in a vertical mode. So I'm getting it down after my third Comic-Con. I'm finally getting there. So I got 84 videos, 4 or 5 of those videos, they didn't sign the book because maybe already had them on the book. So 4 or 5 of those videos, maybe we're just signing the cards or whatnot. But most of those videos were pretty incredible. Very happy about it. After I got 3 or 4 signatures, I went back and I actually looked to make sure the video was on there. And then I dragged everything off onto my laptop, made sure that was on there. And I triple checked and backed up all the videos so I wouldn't lose anything or have anything go missing like I did at the Vegas WrestleCon. So pretty excited about my book. Of course, the back cover is off my encyclopedia. So I got home Monday from WrestleCon, very late Monday. My plane was delayed 4 hours. I get home till about 1 o'clock in the morning on Monday/Tuesday morning. And of course, flying out Thursday. So I'm doing this on Wednesday. I fly out tomorrow to Minneapolis for WrestleCon and Summerslam. So very super excited about that. Very quick turnaround for me. Wasn't sure if I was going to go until Monday. And then my wife's like, you should go. And I'm like, okay, I'll go. So I'm going. And then going to get some more people. I got Booker T. I'm very excited. Baron Von Raschke's going to be in the book. Some of the old timers, thankfully. I got most of the old timers this last weekend. More of the newer wrestlers this weekend. So Baron Von Raschke's going to be there. I'm very excited about getting him in the book. And overall, I'm just extremely excited about this weekend. I'm going to go find the cheapest SummerSlam tickets I can get. Go to SummerSlam on Saturday and Sunday. Of course, Saturday and Sunday is WrestleCon. Booker T's going to be there. Sharmel's going to be there. Maurice is going to be there. I'm so excited. I can't even, my gastrointestinal fortitude is weakening as I just bubble with excitement. And then what else? That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button. Tell your friends about my Pro Wrestling Variety Hour video. I'm trying to get them maybe quicker and better week after week after I do these. The 7th video hopefully will be better than my 6th video. My 6th video better than my 5th, so on and so forth. Cut out a lot of the fluff. Hopefully, very excited about SummerSlam. Obafemi and Brock Lesnar in a steel cage or in a Hell in a Cell. It's cool. I'm going to get to see a Hell in a Cell in person, but is it going to be like another 4-minute Suplex City type match and Oba gets the win? And how are they going to utilize the cell? These guys don't do anything. Brock definitely doesn't do anything. So I'm very interested to see how they do this match. It seems like a lot of effort with the stipulation, with the gimmick. Hell in a Cell for a match. These two guys, I mean, Rock doesn't have a match over 3 minutes anymore, so I don't know what I'm going to expect there, but pretty excited about some of the matches. Danhausen with the Money's on a Pole match with, what's-his-face, Joe Gacy or somebody. No, the other guy, not Joe Gacy. Anyway, I'm just rambling now. Wasting your time, but that's okay. Got the book signed a bunch this weekend. I've got months and dozens of videos worth of video to show you. So it's going to be very exciting to show you my... I'm going to come back from WrestleCon in Minneapolis and get my book fixed. I'm going to take it to a guy that does books, fixes bindings and stuff. So we're going to see how that turns out. I'll video the whole process. We'll see how it turns out before and after. We'll see how good of a job they do. But thanks, guys, for watching, as always. Appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button. Please, many of you watch, you're not subscribed, please do so. That helps me out. And of course, it keeps encouraging me to keep going and keep on producing the best videos I can. And that's it, my friends. Let me know what you thought about everything you just saw. Let me know about that WWF Legends piece. Let me know as many autographs as you can on there. If you don't know any, it's okay. But if you know 1 or 2, throw them out there. I'll mark them off for the next video, and we'll try to complete the whole thing. Anyway, that's it. See ya.